This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Thursday, July 20th, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. More than 10,000 players, parents, and officials are descending upon Fort Wayne for the 19th annual State Wars U.S. Roller Hockey Championships. State Wars President Tim McManus said Fort Wayne, which has hosted the tournament 5 times, says the city is an ideal site.
Everyone there just seems to really love the event. Makes us feel real special. We don't get lost there like in maybe some major cities where you're just one of a million events they host. So there we feel like we get the royal treatment, they roll the red carpet out.
The 14-day event is expected to generate more than $3 million in direct economic impact for Fort Wayne. A popular antique appraisal television show will be coming to Northeast Indiana next month. Our partners at WPTA-TV report Antiques Roadshow will make a stop at the Adams Woodcrest Retirement Community in Decatur on August 10th, and organizers are requesting a 2-item limit per person. The Johnson County Community Foundation is promoting Kim Casting, who currently serves as Vice President of Development, to President and CEO. Casting succeeds Gail Richards, who is retiring from the organization after 15 years. Richards will stay with the foundation through next March as a director of special projects. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
For 25 years, we've had the honor of telling the story of Indiana business. More than 1,300 shows, 8,000 interviews. We've traveled from Valparaiso to Versailles, Fort Wayne to Fort Branch, and everywhere in between. And we are just getting started. Our team is passionate about Indiana business because your story is worth telling. Join us every week as we travel the state to bring you Indiana's story. Inside Indiana Business, 25 years and counting.
The city of Indianapolis is joining a national lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai in a response to widespread vehicle thefts. IIB's Kate Sharon has details.
The lawsuit alleges certain models of the cars lack the industry standard technology needed to prevent the vehicles from being stolen. Videos that show people how to steal Kias and Hyundais have recently gone viral over social media. The lawsuit says in many cases, thieves use tools no more advanced than a USB cable. From January 1st through July 17th last year, 99 Kia vehicles were reported stolen. In the same time period this year, that number surged to 513 thefts, an increase of more than 400%. Hyundai thefts have grown from 95 to 331 in that same period, an almost 250% increase. The thefts of the 2 car makers account for more than 25% of all cars stolen in Indianapolis this year. The lawsuit Indianapolis has joined includes claims on behalf of several other cities, including Milwaukee, New York City, Cincinnati, Cleveland, St. Louis, and Seattle. The lawsuit asks for a jury trial and seeks reimbursements for the public safety costs associated with the thefts. Hyundai said in a statement it is working to increase installations of anti-theft software in its vehicles. Kia said that the lawsuits filed by municipalities against them are without merit and underline the development of a free security software upgrade for customers and the distribution of steering wheel locks. Kate Sharon, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
2 Purdue University-affiliated aerospace startups will each receive $100,000 from the Purdue Innovates Startup Foundry's Black and Gold Awards pitch competition. Aerovi Mobility is creating an infrastructure for airports and airlines to prepare for and manage electric aviation, and Uniform Sierra Aerospace makes drones for public safety departments and will soon move into a new production facility in the Purdue Technology Center. Foundry Director Tyler Mantell said the investments can move a startup forward by funding product market fit and hiring first employees. Purdue Extension is taking part in a multi-state effort to help rural, tribal, and underserved communities access federal funding for energy and environmental improvement efforts. The $10 million project is being led by the University of Minnesota, and Purdue Extension's Community Development Program will provide technical assistance and education for communities throughout Indiana that apply for funding.
Communities that often, because of their disadvantage and lack of support, haven't had access to a lot of the different entities that are partnering to do this important collaborative work.
Purdue Extension's Michael Wilcox says in Indiana, the effort will likely help communities remediate brownfield and other environmental issues they've been facing for a long time. Communities will get assistance in navigating federal grant application systems, identifying partners and matching funds, and the extension will assist with project design and development. Funding for the Memorial Opera House renovation in Valparaiso is once again in place. Lakeshore Public Radio's Michael Gallenberger reports.
The Porter County Council voted unanimously Tuesday to appropriate $5 million in American Rescue Plan money for a scaled-back version of the project. Council President Jeremy Rivas said that while he'd rather see the full renovation and expansion as originally proposed, he doesn't want the building to fall apart either.
Well, I think there's a lot of structural issues over there
Definitely.
that need to be addressed.
Still, he urged the county commissioners not to exclude new restrooms from the scope of the project, but leave them as an alternate bid if money's available.
That's what I thought we had agreed upon, but I think that's some of the frustration of a few council members is you think you agree upon something and it changes.
Rivas felt new restrooms were necessary, not only to make them accessible to those with disabilities, but also to allow for more social distancing in the lobby. For Lakeshore News, I'm Michael Gallenberger.
Indianapolis Indians broadcaster Howard Kellman is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.